in the studio session, there has to be a vibe. Like, it has to be clean, and then there has to be candles and like, yes. Let's go behind the lines.
Welcome to Behind the Lines, the show where we dive deep into the minds and the music of the independent artist. I'm your host, Serene, and I'm here with my co-host, Bunny.
Hey!
And today, on this glorious, special, magic first episode, we have none other than jQuelz.
Hey!
So I'm really excited to have you here on the show today. Kels is actually one of the first artist friends I made whenever I moved out to LA. So she got a special place in my heart. And I'm so glad that you're here to chat with us today about your music. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me. Yeah, my name is jQuelz. I am an R&B singer-songwriter. I have some pop influence songs as well, but mainly R&B. I love R&B. That's where my heart is at. Yeah, I've been doing music for a while now, a couple of years now, and just like you, I fucking love it. I love meeting like all the creatives and like collaborating with different producers and artists as well. So
amazing.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing music?
Kind
of like, what is your start?
I'd say like my first like time that I was like, oh, I want to kind of take this seriously was like actually right before I graduated college. I was like, yeah, I wrote the first song to ever heal me, and I just kept writing from there, you know, like yeah.
Is that song out? Like what song? What was this song that healed you? I want to know.
Can we get a snippet?
Well, so that's what's actually funny. It's not out. Like it was out, but I took it back. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I kind of didn't want it out there anymore. So
it's like special.
It's a little secret. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's called History. You know, but yeah.
I guess we know.
I know. I was like, I guess we don't know. We ain't in the loop. Well, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so who's your biggest influence? You said you know, R&B is your heart. So who was the one that took your heart?
Ooh. Aaliyah, for sure.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What's your favorite Aaliyah song?
Oh, see, that one's hard. I hate when people ask me that question. I'm like, bruh. I'm gonna say. See, and then I always answer the wrong one. Wait.
What? Okay. Who told you it was the wrong one?
No,
because they're all good. Because okay, right now the first one that came to mind is 4-Page Letter, but then like
that's
you know, like it's a good song on like a Tuesday, and then like on a Sunday it's At Your Best. You know what I mean? Come Over.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, that would probably be my favorite. But all her songs, honestly, yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
So yeah, I'd say Aaliyah, and then also I love Jenna Echo. And heavily influenced by her and like Kehlani as well. Keisha Cole, Sierra.
Oh god, don't get her started on Keisha Cole.
Oh, Keisha Cole. Okay, she is like my go-to karaoke.
No, oh my god.
There's a video floating around. I'm just playing. But there is a story floating around of me singing very, very badly to Keisha Cole.
Yes.
At a day party.
Listen. That's like the whole vibe. Like, I love Keisha Cole. And she's from the Bay too, so it's like, we're connected that way. Yeah. She and Kehlani are from the Bay.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. I can see Kehlani for sure. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know that about Keisha.
Yeah. Keisha's from Oakland, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Do we miss the red blonde-haired Keisha?
Yes, we do.
Because when she had that hair, I was like, I want it.
I feel you. And that was her best music.
Yeah.
Was when she had that hair. That hair was the magic. So
and the gap. I love the gap.
That's why I kept my gap.
Yes.
Bro.
I love gaps.
She is why. She is my why for my gap, bro.
Love you some Keisha.
That is so funny.
Well, let's hop into some of your music, all right? So one of my favorite songs of yours is actually LMK, Let Me Know.
Hey, thank you.
And I know that was a song that you did with rapper MC Coy, who I also happen to know is your husband.
That's my love. That's my love.
So I was just wondering, like, how does that dynamic work? Do you guys, like, work on music a lot together? Is it something that y'all, like, kind of help each other out with? Y'all write songs together, all that stuff?
Yeah, definitely. We work together in, like, music, but, like, not every song is a song that's, like, we're both trying to be on. So, like, I'll be in his studio sessions and, like, like, he'll get ideas or whatever from me, or, like, he'll be in my sessions and, like, he'll say, like, oh, this instrument needs to be there, or, like, this is, like, we'll go back and forth with, like, ideas and stuff. And so, yeah, we definitely work together in music a lot. We have a lot of unfinished songs too, because, like, we like to play around and, like, randomly just, like, have, random choruses and stuff. So we definitely need to finish some of those songs. But I'm also very particular with my music. Like, I will create and then, like,
trash it.
Next,
you're like, nah, not doing this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of the process, though, because it's like, you just kind of, sometimes you have to create trash in order to get to the parts where you're like, oh, that's gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's gold right there. So
exactly. Yeah. And then, you go through that so that you do know what you like. So
that's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'd say, we do have a really good, like, work dynamic. Some days we're in the studio, like, back to back to back, and I'm like, make time for your wife, sir. Because we are in the same room and doing the same thing and doing what we love, which is all great things. But I'm like, I separate music and marriage. Like, that's two different things. I need I need my quality time too. Yeah.
That's pretty dope, though, because then you have somebody that you can always, like, bounce ideas off of that you know is, like, going to understand what you're going through. So I'm here for that.
Yeah. Shout out to MC Coy. I love you, baby.
So you've done a lot of performances this year. Do you have any, like, particular regimens that you do to prepare yourself?
Oh, yes. I definitely have to get in a jQuelz zone before any performance. Like, I guess the most important part is that I have some, like, me time before. I need to be able to, like, get in my zen and, like, relax and stuff. Like, I will, like, if I do have the time, I will, like, schedule 1 hour of, like, nothing, like, on purpose to just breathe and, like, like, get my head all right and stuff.
Gotta get focused.
But yeah, I definitely, and then when it's time to get ready, like, obviously, like, the vocal warm-ups, and then, like, the tea, and then the, I have ginger chews and grethers. I swear by those two. Like, I will not perform if I do not have ginger chews or grethers or tea. Like,
really?
Yeah, that's
grethers.
It's like a whole checklist. Like, it's like, this all has to be done or else I'm not fucking performing. Like, I won't be okay if I don't, like, I don't know. It's just like getting in the zen and getting in the zone, the jQuelz zone.
Okay, but what is grethers?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Grethers is it's like, it's for your throat. It's like, it's kind of like
a cough drop, kind of.
It's not a cough drop. It's more like a. Well, I mean, it's like a cough drop, but it's like you chew it. So yeah,
interesting.
But it's like, it's just like a little thing.
It's like candy, but for your throat.
It's like, the flavor's like black currant. I've never had that in my life, but
not where I thought that was going.
Yeah, no, it's good. And then it's like,
interesting.
It's like, it's really good for your throat.
Maybe I'll have to try that out. I'm over here like popping Ricolas in my mouth like every 10 seconds. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should switch it up, get some grethers.
Oh, I got you on the ginger cheese and the grethers. It's magic.
Interesting. So is that like kind of the same process that you have like before a show that you have before a studio session, or is it like a different process?
Ooh, before studio sessions, I have to have like a vibe, or like in the studio session, there has to be a vibe. Like, it has to be clean, and then there has to be candles and like
candles.
Yes, I gotta get in my zone.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What flavors are the candles? Or I'm sorry, scents.
Ooh, that's a good one. I typically like sea salt type of vibes. Like, I want to feel like I'm by the water kind of thing, or like something kind of like calming and chamomile-y.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Yeah.
It has to smell good though. It has to smell good, and then like lights. Like I love, you know, like all the LED lights. Typically purple, pink.
Purple.
Yes.
The same way. I'm like
soft girly vibe.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So like the vibe has to be set. I gotta have my tea and
Your new Gruthers.
Yeah. The Gruthers too, of course. Can't forget the Gruthers. So. Dear Gruthers, sponsor me.
You're like, this isn't a sponsorship, but it could be.
Right.
That's so interesting that you put candles though, because I would be freaking out. Like, I'm such a klutz. I'm like, I'm gonna get really into the song and I'm gonna knock over a candle and then the whole place is gonna go up in flames. But then I'm like, hey, but this is actually another thing that I could use for a new song, you know?
Hello, 911.
Yeah.
She burnt the damn studio down.
I mean, I stay far away from the candle so that I don't knock it over because I am clumsy, but yeah, it definitely sets the vibe. I don't know.
Maybe I'll try it one day. I'll set the candle like very far away, but
in safe distance.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of studios, though, do you go to a studio or do you have a studio at home or like what's that vibe? Because I'm imagining this is a home studio and you're not just walking into an actual studio with a bunch of candles.
Yeah,
that's what I was imagining.
Oh, she said, "I'm here."
I just assumed a very large candle, maybe one that lasts 32 hours.
Just bring it all around and stuff. Like, this is what I'm bringing to the studio today. It's actually a mix of both. Like, sometimes I need to change the scenery and I'll want to go into, like, a not-home studio. But, yeah, we do have a home studio where, like, I can put all the candles that I want.
So when you go out to the other studio, do you actually bring a candle?
You know, I haven't, but I've been to studios that have candles.
Okay.
So it's like, because I would assume like, they would say like it's a fire hazard or whatever, but then people have candles.
So that's why I would think it's a fire hazard, but that's why I was like, there's no way she's just bringing candles to the studio. But I was like, I could be wrong.
I'm gonna start doing that actually, just in case they don't have candles.
Yeah, as you should.
Right?
In the zone.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. You do. You have to.
So we watched your video for I'ma Do Me, and we've talked a little bit about your process for like getting on stage and for going into the studio, but what was it like making a music video? And was that like different than what you had to do to get prepared for the other things?
Oh yes. The I'ma Do Me team made that all happen. Like everyone was so freaking dope. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience. A really like rewarding one after all of the work that was put into it, like meetings with like the creative director and then like getting the choreography done and then also doing rehearsals with the dancers and then like of course a day before the freaking music video shoot, my neck got like intensely stiff to the point where like I could not move, which like what the fuck, I need to dance. Like
I feel like there's always something. Like anytime you're doing a production, there's always something.
Always. Like, why can't I just go do shit I want to fucking do? But anyways, it all worked out fine. Yeah, just the whole team was so freaking amazing. Like my cousin was my stylist, and then creative direction, and then videographer Clay, he's freaking awesome. Everyone was like really great at the 8 hours that we put for that day. So it was literally like just no breaks. Like, I mean, we ate, but
she's like, that's all you get, 30 minutes to eat. Chop chop, let's get back to it.
It was a busy ass day, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. But like it went by so fast.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so I saw the choreography and I was like, did she do that? Did you choreograph it or did you have a choreographer?
I had a choreographer. Shout out to Siki, Revolution Studios in Temple City. She's so freaking sweet, so dope, super talented. Yeah, she just choreographed the entire thing and then like she let us do rehearsals at her studio. So the dancers, Bree and Jen, we like learned everything from Ziki, and then Ziki was there on the shoot day as well to, you know, direct us and stuff too. So
that's so cool. That's so cool. I've never worked with dancers before, so I was really curious to know like how that process worked out. So
do it. Where's your dancing?
Look, we aren't here to talk about me.
But
we're here to talk about me, okay? We're here to talk about you.
Do it though. There's a lot of dope dancers out here. They will perform with you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I keep seeing it and I'm always like, dang, that's the next step. Gotta get dancers. But then I'm also like, I don't know. My songs are like kind of slow. Are we gonna be just like slowly? But then I'm like, you can really dance that.
Why not?
So, I don't know. I get in my head and then I'm like, you know what?
You know what, girl? Just put it in the bucket.
Yes, that's what I do.
Bucket. I love that. I love that. I'm using that.
You're welcome.
Bucket. Yeah. Nah, dance is life too. I love dance.
Yeah. You're a really good dancer too, because we took a class together.
Yes.
This movement class, and I was struggling, but you were killing it. And I was like, oh, this girl can dance.
Okay.
I was like, let me just shut my mouth.
Nah, you were killing it too.
No, I was not. Don't lie. That was embarrassing.
I honestly don't believe you were that bad. Or bad at all.
I was pretty bad.
Understand.
I feel like I can dance, but I can't remember choreography. So like everybody was like dancing together, and I was just like, oh wait, oh crap, I skipped some. Oh no, it was bad.
No, all good. I'm like, if I don't drill it, I won't retain it. So like, it needs to be like I'll for sure have it the next time. Like if we have practice, you know.
Yes.
But I mean, that's all in the process too, you know. Like everyone has their own little process.
That is true. All right, so let's talk about your most recent track, Moody.
Hey.
So, how did you come up with this song? Like, what was the process like? Were you just like, I want to write a song right now, or were you already like, did you have the idea and then decide you wanted to write the song, or were you just sitting down trying to write a song and then you came up with the idea? Does that make any sense?
It makes sense. No, it made all the sense. I was just trying to figure out, like, do I even remember?
Your face went blank, and I was like, did I just speak in another language?
No, but like, I don't know. It's a language I understand. We get it though. We're artists. That's why. So like, I get what you're saying. So like, well, Encore actually produced. Shout out to Encore. He produced that beat, and then I was like, oh yeah, no, like I fuck with this, and then like usually like how I like to write, I'll come up with the melody first, and so I'm just like, and I'm like, okay, like what's gonna go with that, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't know, like I want to rap about being moody, like I'm just like. I don't know. Sometimes like I'll struggle with people pleasing, and so it's kind of like like I'm gonna prioritize what I want kind of thing. Like let me be moody and let me like not want to be with people for a day or whatever. Like I love being alone. Like sometimes I love my space. I like having time for me, and like I think that was like the phase I was going through when I wrote that. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna apologize for what I feel. Like I'm gonna take my breaks when I need to, type thing. You know.
Love an unapologetic queen.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Get moody.
Yeah.
That's what you gonna do.
You know?
Humans have emotions.
Exactly.
Who would have thought? Like, what?
Who would have thought, man?
What?
Yeah. So that was kind of an inspiration for that. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be performing for us today, and
okay.
I'm really excited to hear Moody live.
Hey.
So let's get into it.
Hey.
Sometimes I get moody. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get moody. Sometimes I don't. And there are days when I'm wishing. Some days I'm like, let me pay. I wanna spend time with me. Can you handle this or not? And can you handle this or not? Or not? Can you handle this or not? And can you handle this? Can you handle this? Yeah. I'm not gonna apologize for nothing. Granted, everything I feel is valid. Everybody's trying to get on me, but everyone's at home trying to please. Will you always stand me for me, baby? Will you avoid me through all of these things? Will you appreciate me right? Will you still adore me and feel what you feel? Sometimes I get moody. Sometimes I don't. And there are days when I wish I needed you. Some days I'm like, lady, baby, I wanna spend time with me. Can you handle this or not? you handle this today?
And that was Moody by jQuelz. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it.
So, do you have any projects or anything new coming out that we should be on the lookout for?
It's a secret.
Okay.
You know, always working, but
Hush, hush.
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
All right. We'll just have to tap into your socials and make sure we're there.
Mhm.
We're ready.
Sorry. I was going to say, but I already forgot.
I feel you.
Okay.
Oh, I remember now. I love a good surprise.
Hey!
Sorry, I'm hungry and I gotta pee again.
Oh my god. Okay, let's wrap this up.
I
can't believe I couldn't remember that.
I remember now. I love it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit.
Well, thank you so much for being on our show today. Is there anything that you want to say to our listeners and our viewers before you go? Like, plug yourself, girl.
Yeah.
We need to know where to find you.
Yeah, no, thank you, ladies, so much for having me today. My name is jQuelz. That's JQuelz. And yeah, you find me on my website, find every streaming platform and social media platform on there as well. And there was something I had to say and I forgot what it was. Oh, let the haters hate and do what you love.
Ooh.
We love that.
Okay. I see you. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on the show, jQuelz. And thank you to all of our viewers and listeners for tuning in to this wonderful first episode of Behind the Lines. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and check us out for the next episode. We're going to be coming out with these weekly. So stay tuned to see who we have on here next week. Until next time, thanks for taking a peek into our universe and keep seeking out the magic and the stories behind the music.
Because the magic doesn't only happen on stage, but also behind the lines.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, unless like you go like,
Girl, did you just...
What?
Did you delete everything?
I don't know how any of those questions go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You started a new
I'm
note.
done.
We're good. We're good. I looked over and I was like, where did it go?
She's like, oh, I'm done. She's like, oh.